Casey Neistat. Man, did he kick the hornet's nest. I gotta admire the guy though. I'm sure many of you know who he is. I have never watched one of his videos. I've seen his growth, obviously. I mean, I'm a YouTuber and you see these videos trending. I saw this one video where he was flying in an airplane like first class or something. That video has like 22 million views. So it's estimated that he made around $22,000 on that one video. Absolutely insane. Now, I'm sure the guy makes a lot more money because of his popularity and how many people watch him. I'm sure he gets sponsorships and things like that. So kudos to him. But this guy, he risked his channel. All right, because he sat down yesterday or the day before and he just flat out said, I'm voting for Hillary Clinton, and he gave some reasons as to why he was doing it. And I think at the current point right now where it's at, he's got like 90,000 dislikes. He's probably lost a lot of subscribers because of it. I mean, at least I would guess it. Now, I'm a very, very, very tiny channel compared to Mr. Neistat, and I put up that video on mine and I took it down because of the hate. And so my question to you guys is this: why the hate? Why is politics so divisive? I can't wrap my head around it. I'll give you an example. My son's baseball game. You know, he's 8 years old. He plays, we're still doing machine pitch, all right? And I'm a coach. And my job as the coach is I'm actually behind home plate, and I line up the boys for batting, and I give them little tips and I encourage them and things like that. And I can hear people talking behind me. Well, my father was at the game, all right? And he's sitting by one of the other boys on the team's grandmother. And she says to him, I don't know how they got on the topic of politics, and she's obviously a Democrat. And she said to him something along the lines of, I'm sure after this election is over, nobody who voted for Trump would actually admit it. And I'm just sitting there thinking about it. I was like, why would you say that? It's like people in politics, they think that if you don't agree with them on what they have to say, then you're less of a person because of it. It's like the Cowboys versus the Redskins in the NFL, or the Patriots versus the Colts when it was Tom Brady and Peyton Manning. It's like the Red Sox versus the Yankees, or Texas OU. I mean, these rivalries, it's just like, wait a second. Democracy is a beautiful thing. Democracy, which, you know, I talked about, we're really not a democracy, we're a republic, but let's just go with it. It's a beautiful thing because everybody gets to have a say in who's going to lead us. So if I say Trump and you say Clinton, that doesn't make you less of a person and me a racist. All right? You know, to each person, this election is defined by different issues. Maybe it's a story that's running in the media. Maybe your parents grew up Democrat, so you're going to vote Democrat. Maybe you're highly conservative, so you lean more Republican. Maybe you're a Christian and your values match more towards the Republican Party. Maybe you like Obamacare and you like the insurance law, so you want to keep that intact. Maybe you don't agree with the defense funds. You want to lower the money that we put towards war, so you lean more Democrat. I mean, there are so many reasons why people choose different parties. I just don't understand the hate from people. You know, there's that saying that you don't talk about religion and you don't talk about politics. Some people throw sex in that. I think sex is no longer a taboo subject and people are open to talk about it now. I think they actually need to shut their mouths personally. But you don't talk about religion, you don't talk about politics. Well, that's not fair because those are some defining characteristics about people, and I think we should be open to talk about those things and not spew hate at people because of it. Now, I don't agree with Casey Neistat. I don't even agree with his reasoning behind it, but I'm not going to hate on the guy for sharing his opinion. I think that everybody is given a platform and there's people in their lives and that you're put in those areas for a reason and you're supposed to talk about it. Kind of like with Christianity. There's the verse in the Bible that says, if you acknowledge me before man, I will acknowledge you before my Father. But if you deny me before men, I will deny you before my Father. Which means that you have to feel confident. You have to have the courage to speak out and say what you believe. Not in a condemning way, but in a way that people understand that you are who you are and this is what you stand for. People have to understand where you're coming from. But it doesn't mean that we hate one another. Like, I don't hate Muslims. I don't hate Hindus or atheists or agnostics or Jehovah's Witnesses. Just because you guys have a different viewpoint than what I view, I don't hate you. I don't even judge you for it. If you want to vote for Clinton because maybe you want to have the first woman president ever, Kudos. I think a lot of people voted for Barack Obama in the first election because they wanted an African American president. And it's pretty awesome in this day and age where we came from in history that we have an African American president representing our nation. Do I agree with his politics? No, I don't. But I'm still going to honor the guy because he's my president. Because God put that person in power. So, why do I say this? Because regardless of how you're voting, one of them's going to win. And if the person that wins isn't the one that you voted for, you still have to submit to their authority because God put them in that position of authority. So stop the hate. Just because one person votes for one and another person votes for another, it's okay. I wish I could put that video back up, but I'm going to trust the people who I'm very close to who advised me not to put it back up. But again, if you want to see the video I did about the whole why I'm voting for Trump, just ask me down below and I'll give it to you. So you guys let me know this. Why can't we just be mature and understand that people are not going to share the same opinions that you share? Now, I'm going to give you a couple updates real quick. First one on FZRP, because I get questions all the time on FZRP. There is no toxicology report yet. All right. So all these people who are telling you or who are doing videos or are putting comments down saying that the toxicology report is out and it was clean, that is a lie. The toxicology report is not out yet. They're all going off of what the girlfriend said. So as soon as the toxicology report comes out and I get notice of it, I will do a video on it and talk about it if you guys like. The other thing, and I was going through my videos because since I got a lot of subscribers, a lot of people have been commenting on old videos. It's pretty cool because I forget that I do these. And as I'm going through and I'm looking at my old videos, I came across one I did on T. Martin. And I'm sitting here and I'm like scratching my head. And I know that Honor the Call has done updates about the lawsuit and things, but it is absolutely remarkable that is all forgotten. Everything with CSGO. It is remarkable that nobody talks about it anymore. I mean, it's only been like a couple of months and nobody even mentions it anymore. Every time he posts a video, he still gets his millions of views. He still has all the subscribers. It doesn't seem like he's lost his sponsorships. It is amazing that he's still running right now. I don't know. I don't know why I thought of that. I just wanted to say something on it. So anyways, you guys put down below, what are your thoughts on what I'm saying and what Casey Neistat did? And maybe I should start watching Casey Neistat because, I mean, obviously a lot of people like what he does. He's not exactly the easiest person on the eyes, but you know what? If anything, it shows you that just an average person can have insane success if they do the right thing at the right time and God chooses to bless them. It's amazing. You guys have an awesome day. As always, if you like the video, hit the thumbs up button. And if you're new here, subscribe because I'm here every day, baby.